the things we're doing with tax assistance, we're also saying, hey, tax time is often the largest infusion of cash into a low-income household. So what other kind of creative things could we do to make that money go further, to build assets for low-income consumers? So could we talk to you about part of that refund? The IRS really works hard with us, and so you can divert that refund in 4 different accounts. And so maybe you need the lion's share of that to pay off bills, but could we talk to you about putting $500, $1,000 of your $5,000 refund into savings for an emergency fund? So when you do get that medical bill, when you do have to fix that car, and all of these things happen to all of us every day, that you won't be needing to take out a loan at the payday lending store and get further behind in your savings and your earnings and everything else. So we're looking for very creative ways. And I think, Julia, you talked about some of Bloomberg's work. They have an Office of Financial Empowerment in New York City that has gotten really creative with this match savings account. And they're now, it used to be called Save NYC, and it's now called Save USA, and there's probably about 7 communities across the country where they're piloting matching savings. So if you'll put $500 away, we'll raise money out in the community and we'll match your savings 2 to 1, 3 to 1, whatever the will of the community is to help people incentivize to save. Again, you don't have to be a tax expert, you just have to get behind this effort. There are many different things that you could be doing. Just giving basic information out to your own employees, about avoiding these practices. We're engaged in a campaign right now with our 1,400 team members across our Goodwill system about, hey, get to the tax sites, avoid these predatory practices. So these are things we can all do. You don't have to be filing the taxes. You can engage others. I mean, all of the tax coalitions that exist, and if they don't exist in your community, start one, need to hear from you. You're the voice of persons, who are vulnerable, who may be missing out on these credits. So you need to get to the table and you need to talk to them about why your consumers may not be filing. So you can get engaged by joining a coalition. You can conduct outreach efforts. Julia, I'm so glad you're back, because I would love to invite you to an outreach effort we're doing in the Appleton area. We've got the United Way behind it. Your presentation would tee that up very nicely for all of us to understand the importance of doing this work. So you can help expand the sites, volunteer, get a site going, work with the IRS, work with the AARP, get a site going, or support the site. Allow a site to be on site at your place to do the taxes. That would be important. And then also for funders, if you want to talk about ROI, return on investment, there's no better return on investment than putting money back in the hands of persons, particularly in this economy, right away. So we need help. We've been doing mission contributions since 2004. We've been doing taxes, and that's all come from our mission contribution from our social enterprise, our retail business. But I want to get people excited about funding us. If you want to get behind programs that work, get behind a program that works. And so we should all be doing, tax services, and there should be great support for sustainability and funders. Again, things like helping people file for Social Security. And we can't do a tax, we cannot do a refund unless someone not only has a number but has their card, and a lot of us don't carry around cards. So a lot of efforts that work in that supply chain to support this work. And again, just simple, where's the media? Did he leave? Because I was like, you need to write an article in the paper about avoiding predatory practices. We need to get the word out there. The state needs to get the word out there about what consumers need to look out for in terms of predatory practices. Keep more of your money. You earned it. Here are some of the folks who are interested in doing this work or do this work. A lot of you, are working already in coalitions with these folks. I was really fortunate to be trained by the Center on Budget Priorities on doing EIC outreach. They've got excellent resources on site. You can download all kinds of things, media releases. You can do this work right now, back in your communities. It'd be a really good time to start doing it, because we start, January starts the tax season. So.